So we conclude today whereby I took a DIY to paint the room. You can see my t-shirt is all over with paint. So we took a risk. We said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna paint the room. So the room is around 3 meters by 2.7 thereof, you know, of the entire room, and maybe another 2 meter height. So it's our bedroom number 2. So I said I want to do it myself. I just want to experience the painting job. So you can see the walls are white in the background. So I just want to share the cost of buying the paint for that kind of room. So I went to Electrocells and I said I'm going to buy there the paint. I found it was much cheaper for me, at least there, and it was closer to me to go to Electrocells. So what was recommended for me was 10 liters of this soft velvet paint. So these are 5-liter containers. So for each 5-liter, it is washable. That was the recommendation. So the 5-liter of that paint did cost me around $24 per 5-liter. $24, yes, $24. So by 2, so that's roughly $50 for these 2. Then they said I should also get the primer. That is the first coat that you put on the wall, because the wall was just like plastered. So it was like gray, with that gray cement and plastered. So the primer cost me $20.57. So which brings my cost to around $70 for these 3. Then now I also had to get the brushes, you know, those rollers. So I got the paint roller. It was $5.22 for the roller. I got 2, so that will be $10 for the rollers. Then I also had the actual brushes to paint, the small brushes. They call them bristle paint brush, soft grip handle. Each was going for $4.59, and I also got 2 of those. So my total was around $90 for everything. Then I came to the house. I was so nervous about it, and I said, you know what, I'll do it. I want to also learn how this is done. If I mess up the room, I'm willing to take the cost and maybe get someone who can fix it for us. But I did a good job, I think. With the help of my son Loazi, we worked out and we did it, and we painted the room. So it is possible to paint your own house, as you can see on this video, on your own room. Maybe not the house, but at least the small rooms, the tiny rooms, is something that you can do for yourself. And that's the cost of paint. I'm not paid to do this, but I'm thinking that this deluxe paint is very nice. It brought this nice white coat to the room, and now the room is even brighter. And now I can, you know, do this video in this room. It was terrible, trust me. It was like terrible, and the cement was peeling off before I painted. But now after painting, the walls are just all you know, smooth and nice, and nothing is peeling off. And it also dries very fast. Actually, you don't need to dilute anything, by the way. You just use it as it is. Oh, because there's also a tray that you buy so to put the paint in, and you don't need to mix it with anything. As it is, after you do the first coat, you just went to go straight in and you begin to work on the actual painting. And yeah, but I figured I was a bit aggressive on the rolling, so I broke the stick twice. When you're rolling, I was pressing it in, but with time, you know, you just feel your body just following it's just the motion following the whole thing, and you're doing it and you're doing it. So I'm excited that I got to experience that. Perhaps on my next paint job I will do well. But it is possible to paint, and the cost of painting a standard room is around that price, around $90. You can paint a room. I don't see the need to stay in a room that is not painted. If you budget $90, like the guys calculated for me, my room is even slightly bigger, which means with 10 liters of paint and 5 liters of primer, you can paint a room. You can have a nicely painted room like us here. So I was excited to share this video. I don't know, you can go to the hardware of your choice to buy. You might even find the paint cheaper and all these things cheaper. I was lazy to really go around, but it is doable. I hope you find this video useful. If you're gonna do a paint job, please also share your link of your paint job, then we can also learn how I can be better at painting. But for now, I'm excited, my first paint job of a room. So I hope you're encouraged by this video. Subscribe, share this video. The Mdimu's Homestead, we are coming with more content. Up next, I'll show you how I'm DIYing my solar project. I'll show you the DIY of my solar project on the next video. So subscribe to see the DIY of my solar project. Have a lovely, lovely day.